How do you manage a person who has a deaf dog character? In the Qimen there's this thing called the deaf dog, whereby in Chinese we call Qimen. Qimen is the lowest energy and the most inauspicious symbol in the Qimen. However, in the destiny chart, if the person has a Qimen or deaf dog, meaning that this person is very stubborn, this person is very focused, they have their own principle of doing things, and it's not easy to persuade them or even convince them to do certain things that they don't believe in. So question is, how do we manage this kind of people? The first thing that we need to know is that we need to acknowledge that he has this kind of character, and it is not going to be easy for us to push him and even to bring him to another level where he's not able to comprehend. So the thing is, he is not a stupid person, but he got his own principle of understanding certain things and doing certain things, which means that you may want to convince this person to do and move towards a certain direction, but apparently the method that you use to convince this person have to be in line with what they are thinking, which means that the information, the knowledge that you're going to present to them, it has to be logical, and it cannot be in a commanding method. That means it has to be soft. You have to use this information and tell them that yes, they are able to digest it, and they need a bit of time to digest it, to decide and convince themselves to say, yes, I am going to go ahead with this particular idea. So the key point is this: you need to convince them by showing the information and let them decide on what to do. You cannot continue to give them the idea of trying to push them, trying to sell to them, trying to convince them that this is the best idea to go into. So the thing about them is that you need to present them the basic information and let them decide. So this is the key. And about this Qimen in terms of deaf dog for destiny chart under Qimen, this person is very focused. The strength of this person is going to be when they have a target they want to achieve, they will go ahead and continue to achieve their target, provided that within the palace there is no emptiness, or else the character will flip-flop to another palace. Or if there is any tai sui that happens within the particular same year, then the energy of the deaf dog can be amplified within the year. And this applies to the month also. That means the tai sui for the month. So we have to be a bit more mindful and careful whether the tai sui happens within that month or year, depending on the stem and also on the branch itself. So tai sui, there are two types. One is the branch, one is the stem. And basing on all this information that you have, how do you communicate with these people? It must be logical, it must be soft, you must give them the authority and the leeway to decide on what to do and how to do. And fourth, you have to give them time. Time is the most important accent, because if you do not give them the time and you want them to give a decision or answer today, no, they are not going to say yes to you. You need to give time for them to digest the information and to convince themselves that they are supposed to go ahead with the same idea that you presented. So this is how we negotiate and speak to a person who is a deaf dog under Qimen. Thank you very much. My name is Douglas Chan.